Okay, so I'm warning you just beforehand that I did have a few glasses of wine. So if I'm a little weird, just ignore that. Had a few glasses of wine, but it seems to do me good more than bad. So anyhow, so I've been realizing to myself that I've come quite a ways in my transition. Um, and I know I still have a long ways to go, but we had, oh, and first and foremost, happy Mother's Day to any of you watching who are mothers. Happy Mother's Day to you. Hope you had a wonderful one. Um, okay, so we had a family dinner with my grandmother and my great grandmother and our next door neighbor Marge, who's pretty much like family to us, I guess. So um and now mind you, I'm still not out to my grandmother or my great grandmother or Marge. Um Yet, I present myself like this. I pretty much present myself as female. But they still call me he, and they still call me by my legal name, and they don't understand, I guess, why I'm presenting as female. Um, like I haven't sat down and talked to them yet, because most of the time people of their age, they're old. I mean, there was my grandmother, then my great grandmother who's 99 but still sharp as a tack, and still lives on her own even though she's just 3 houses away. And she can cook, she can clean, she can do whatever, and she's going to be 100 soon. Anyhow, that's beside the point. um Bottom line is I have not told them yet, and we're still trying to figure out when to try to explain to my grandmother about me, and that I'm actually a girl, and blah 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 blah, I'm transgendered, blah blah. And we were having a family dinner for Mother's Day, and I think I explained before that my family, like my mom, my main focus and support for my transition as far as family goes is my mom, Becky. She's my mom. And I love her a lot, even though we've had a lot of big falling outs. I still love her a lot, and she loves me a lot. And she completely, she supports me now, and I'm her daughter, and I'm she, and I'm Bree, and she's used to it. Anyhow, we were having family dinner, and sorry if my voice sounds weird. I know the pitch has been fluctuating a lot. I was kind of on a roll with this pitch today, and so I'm just kind of carrying that out. Um, Having a family dinner for the fifth time in a row, and she was mentioning me, and because whenever we are with my grandparents, my grandmother and my great grandmother and all that, I'm referred to as a he, and I'm referred to as my guy name, and that and my mom knows that it really bothers me, but she's really proud of me for being so patient, and um, we're trying to take things slow for the sake of my grandparents, and I've explained that before. But so she was mentioning me, and it just struck me. It almost made me, well, I did smile, but it almost made me pretty much grin. And and she referred to me as a she. She was talking about me, And she said she used the pronoun she instead of he because she is so used to considering me a girl and to referring to me as a girl and to calling me Bree, that she called me a she by accident in front of my grandmother and all that, and she accidentally said my name, Bree. She said Bree instead of my former name a couple times. And I was really happy about that because it really shows how much my mom is how well my mom is doing with my transition. And so I don't know, that just made me really happy. And then we went to a family friend's house, and um her daughter was there, and she played the piano, and she's amazing. She's incredibly gifted for the piano and music, and she's a really great girl. Um, but yeah, and she lived just, a block or two away. And so after my grandparents left and everything, my dad, my mom, and my brother didn't go because he drove my grandparents home, and then, he went home and played video games. But my mom, my dad, and I all walked to our family friend's house, to this woman's house. Um, and it was just a great feeling being, taking a family walk on Mother's Day over to a family friend's house, and having glasses of wine, just, getting together and being normal people. Like the whole matter of my transition really didn't even come up at all. Everyone referred to me as Bree. Everyone called me a she and used my name, and they didn't have any problem doing it. And you know, I've come a long way in my transition, so I think that I'm starting to actually look like a girl, kind of a natural girl. At least that's my opinion. I know um a lot of you watching may disagree and say, no, I can totally tell you're a tranny. But I don't care. I've come a long way, and I still have a long way to go, but I'm becoming more and more happy with myself, and it's just a great feeling. And so the subject of my being trans really didn't even come up. And we were at their house, we were talking, listening to the woman's daughter play piano, and it was amazing, and had great conversation, and we just had an all-out great time. And I even mentioned to my mom when we got back to the house, like 10 minutes ago, we should go for walks more often. And she was like, well, we can go every night if you want. Such and stuff like that. And, um, I'd pretty much forgotten how nice it is to, interact normally and pleasantly with my family. Um, it's a really nice feeling. And I know a lot of people don't have that, and I'm really sorry for that. But every moment that, and my family is kind of a broken family, or a mixed family rather. And so we've, had a lot of problems. My family has a lot of problems. Well, not really, depending on the way you look at it. Like, my family's just a really mixed family, and so it's almost like an Italian family, a lot of fighting, even though you really love each other. Um, just on a more serious degree, I guess. But I don't know. I never take the good moments with my family for granted. And sorry, I'm even starting to get choked up a little bit. But it's really nice. And I hope my mom had a really great Mother's Day. And it was a good evening. Even though I had to work today, when I got home, it was just a good evening with my family, and I enjoyed it. And I want it to be more like that. And I think it will. The further I get through my transition, I think the better our family situation will become. And I'm starting to catch glimpses of that. Like tonight was wonderful, and it's really nice being able to walk around my family and walk around our family friends without worrying too much about passing and all that. I mean, I worry about passing, but just being presented as a normal girl, that's becoming much easier for me, and it's really nice. And I think it's a load off of my mom's shoulders, because I think in the beginning of my transition, I think part of why she was so just, worried about it was she was probably worried that, all transsexuals are the stereotypical drag queen kind of guys trying to be girls, that kind of thing. Where it's, tall, muscular man wearing a dress and trying to talk like a girl and that kind of stuff. I think that's why my mom was so iffy about it at first, or at least part of the reason. And I think now that she's experiencing that, I'm a normal girl. The way I talk, the way I act, and I'm a normal girl just out of teenage years. And I think that has been a huge relief for her. And I think it's even starting to become a pleasure for her, because she's involving me in fashion advice and involving me with, just girly, womanly stuff. And it's really nice. And I love my mom a lot. We've had our rough times, we've had our ups and our big downs, but when it all comes down to it, I love my mom. I love my family. We're not perfect, but who is? So, trying not to cry. But I'm actually thinking about emailing this video to her. I don't know why. Probably the alcohol speaking. Oh yeah. It was a good evening. And so I hope all of you have had a wonderful Mother's Day and all that. And oh my gosh, it's been 13 minutes. Almost 14. So I'm gonna stop my video now. And I guess I'll upload another video. There's other things I want to talk about, but my video's long enough right now, and not many people are really willing to watch a 14-minute video. So, well, it's not 14 minutes yet, but if I keep going, it will be. So I'm going to cut off here and make another video. So I'm going to wait till it's just 14 minutes. Okay, 3, 2, 1.